The Silverglade train platform bursts with the hues of autumn, a lively hub where nature and whimsy intertwine. Amidst the flurry, hedgehogs in postal uniforms bustle about, managing mail with focused diligence. Mrs. Beatrice Swan, an embodiment of grace, stands out with her refined tweed suit. Her gaze softens as she notices Maple, a solitary bear cub adorned with a bright red scarf. Maple sits alone, a picture of quiet contemplation, his worn suitcase a silent companion. The scene unfolds with gentle charm, hinting at a story waiting to be discovered. Amidst the lively clamor of the Silverglade train platform, Mrs. Beatrice approaches Maple, the air thick with anticipation of the approaching train. Maple stands firm, clutching her suitcase with white-knuckled determination, her eyes drawn to Mrs. Beatrice's reassuring presence. Mrs. Beatrice's face softens, a warm smile spreading across her features as she draws closer to Maple. A silent greeting passes between them, a quiet acknowledgement amidst the platform's vibrant chaos. Mrs. Beatrice guides Maple through Silverglade, where autumn leaves twirl in the air. Maple's eyes dart around, absorbing the sights of quaint shops and friendly Silverglade residents. A gentle breeze stirs fallen leaves, creating a whimsical dance around them. Her face reflects a blend of curiosity and apprehension as a whole new world opens up before her. Every detail imprints upon Maple's senses, shaping her understanding of this enchanting place. Inside Mrs. Beatrice's cottage, sunlight floods through crystal-clear windows, illuminating polished oak floors. The immaculate space speaks of care and precision. Mrs. Beatrice, a picture of gentle refinement, gestures warmly toward Clara. Maple watches quietly. The introduction marks the start of new connections. Maple steps into her new room, a sanctuary of gentle light and quiet promise. With deliberate care, Maple begins to unpack each item, a fragment of her untold story. A jar of maple syrup, a sweet emblem of home, finds its place, infusing the air with comforting memories. The paw-stitched blanket, a symbol of warmth and security, is carefully laid upon the bed. Please, look after Maple. In the quiet of her new room, Maple settles, enveloped by the simple comforts that whisper of a hopeful future. Silverglade Town Square buzzes with vibrant anticipation, the townsfolk moving with a flurry of excitement as they prepare for the annual Honey Festival. Colorful banners flutter between buildings, and wooden stalls stand ready to showcase crafts and treats. Maple stands slightly apart, her gaze sweeping over the lively scene, a quiet sense of belonging washing over her. The air itself seems to hum with the sweet promise of honey and the joy of community, as Silverglade prepares to celebrate its sweetest tradition. Inside the cozy cottage, Mrs. Beatrice's face glows with warmth as she begins to explain the dire situation. Maple listens intently, her brow furrowed as she absorbs every word of the unfolding tale. With a sorrowful tone, Mrs. Beatrice reveals the bitter truth. Lord Brixton has bought all the honey. The weight of the revelation settles over Maple, her determined look hardening with resolve. The cottage, once a haven of sweetness, now feels heavy with the shadow of Lord Brixton's greed. Maple rises, ready to confront the challenge, her spirit unyielding despite the odds. Lord Brixton sits behind his imposing desk, a sly grin hinting at his intentions. Mrs. Beatrice and Maple lead a nervous delegation into the opulent office. The delegation steps hesitantly into the room, intimidated by the luxurious surroundings. Lord Brixton watches as they enter, his sly grin widening. Sunlight floods Lord Brixton's grand office as Maple faces him across the expansive desk. Maple's words cut through the opulent silence, each one precise and deliberate. Lord Brixton listens intently, a flicker of consideration momentarily softening his stern features. Despite the brief glimpse of contemplation, Lord Brixton's eyes remain hard and unyielding. Lord Brixton's voice echoes, dismissing all emotion with the cold declaration. Business is business. Maple walks alone on Silverglade streets, her form slumped under the veil of night. Suddenly, an unexpected collision. She bumps into Hector the Hedgehog. Hector the Hedgehog responds with gentle concern. "Oh, hello there. Are you all right?" Maple apologizes softly. "Oh, sorry, I didn't see you." In the dimly lit cottage, shadows play as Hector quietly moves toward the door. Maple watches from the shadows, her eyes narrowing with suspicion as she observes Hector's stealthy movements. Hector opens the door with infinite care, hoping not to be heard. Maple, consumed by suspicion, prepares to follow him, her footsteps silent on the thick carpet. Hector slips through the doorway, disappearing into the night. Maple, with determination etched on her face, begins her pursuit, disappearing into the shadows. Under the vast, starless sky, Maple confronts Hector in the long shadow of Lord Brixton's warehouse. Hector's admission pierces the night. "It's true, Maple. I'm helping Brixton." Maple, incredulous, demands an explanation. "For what? What could he possibly offer you?" Hector's confession echoes in the night. "Coins, Maple. Enough to make a difference. Enough to change my life." Maple's voice cracks with betrayal. "I can't believe it, Hector. I trusted you." Maple's gaze burns into Hector, demanding honesty. Hector lowers his eyes, shame consuming him. A fragile bridge of forgiveness is offered. "I forgive you, Hector, but only if you make things right." Hector, grappling with remorse, promises, "I will. I promise. I'll help." His words hang in the air, a pledge of redemption in the making. Maple's expression softens, a glimmer of hope amid the shadows of betrayal. In the dimly lit warehouse, shadows dance around stacks of crates as Hector moves with silent determination. The cavernous space amplifies the echo of each footstep, heightening the sense of anticipation. He approaches Brixton, the dim light casting an ominous glow on their clandestine meeting. With a resolute gesture, Hector places a pouch of coins on the table, sealing his decision. "I can't betray the town, Brixton. These are yours." The weight of his words hangs heavy in the air, unanswered. Under the cloak of night, a relentless rainstorm lashes Lord Brixton's warehouse, each drop a hammer blow of impending justice. The old roof groans, weakened by age and neglect, as the storm's fury intensifies. Leaks begin to form, each a tiny wound in the structure, as rainwater seeps relentlessly through. Below, stacks of honey jars stand unaware, soon to be tainted by the storm's intrusion. The golden honey mixes with the invading water, creating a sticky, symbolic mess. Karma's retribution unfolds, a visual metaphor for the consequences of Lord Brixton's greed. In Mrs. Beatrice's sunlit cottage, Maple's eyes sparkle with a sudden burst of inspiration. Maple excitedly proposes, "I have an idea. What if we made even more honey treats? But this time we add berries, nuts, and of course, my maple syrup." Mrs. Beatrice responds with delight. "Oh, Maple, that sounds absolutely delightful." Clara exclaims her excitement. "Yes, I am so excited about this plan." The morning light bathes them in a golden glow, the promise of sweet creations hanging in the air. Inside the Silverglade kitchen, the townsfolk move with purpose, their actions a symphony of culinary creation. The air vibrates with the comforting scent of spices and baking, punctuated by the joyous sounds of community. Maple navigates through the bustling scene, her guidance and support nurturing the collective spirit. With each successful creation, Maple's confidence blossoms, reflecting the sweet success of their shared endeavor. Silverglade Town Square bursts to life, bathed in sunlight as the Honey Festival commences. Golden syrup glistens like liquid sunshine, tempting every passerby with its sweet embrace. Berries sparkle like tiny jewels, scattered across platters, each a miniature treasure of the harvest. The townsfolk beam, their faces mirroring the warmth of the sun and the promise of sweet delights. Joy radiates through the square, a symphony of laughter and light as the Honey Festival unfolds. Lord Brixton shuffles into Silverglade Town Square, his posture revealing a mix of shame and hope. He presents his remaining honey to the townsfolk, an offering of reconciliation. The townsfolk welcome him back, their voices echoing with forgiveness. "Welcome back, Lord Brixton." The crowd swells with acceptance as they proclaim, "All is forgiven." Silverglade Town Square comes alive as the Honey Festival fills the air with music and laughter. Lanterns cast a warm glow across the scene as melodies drift through the lively crowd. Maple watches the festivities, a genuine smile lighting up her face as she feels a sense of belonging. The joy of the Honey Festival washes over her as Maple is lost in the communal warmth and cheer. Beneath a canopy of lanterns, Silverglade Town Square glows, the air alive with laughter and the sweet perfume of honey. Amidst the festivities, Mrs. Beatrice radiates warmth, her eyes twinkling with kindness. She looks down at Maple, a young girl with bright, curious eyes, her gaze filled with affection. Mrs. Beatrice's voice resonates with heartfelt emotion as she reflects. "You've shown us that kindness, planning, and wisdom can change even the hardest hearts." Maple's eyes widen, reflecting the magnitude of Mrs. Beatrice's words. The warm light of the lanterns casts a comforting glow over the square. The town square glows under a canopy of twinkling fairy lights, buzzing with the cheerful energy of the Honey Festival. The air is sweet with the scent of honey as Maple and Hector watch the festivities, their faces mirroring the warmth of the evening. Contentment etches their faces, their relaxed smiles reflecting the deep bond of friendship that shines brighter than the festive lights. The sweet scent of honey treats fills the air as their friendship glows, a beacon of warmth amid the Honey Festival. Silverglade Town Square comes alive with the jubilant Honey Festival under a canopy of warm lantern light. Lord Brixton, radiating joy, stands among the children, his face alight with genuine happiness. He offers honey cakes to the eager children, his reputation seemingly reborn amid smiles and laughter. The townsfolk respond with warmth, their faces reflecting a newfound trust and acceptance. Lord Brixton engages with the townsfolk, his sincerity palpable as he shares in their festive spirit. The air is filled with laughter and cheer, marking a moment of restored harmony in Silverglade. Silverglade Town Square comes alive with the Honey Festival, a vibrant spectacle of laughter and light. The air vibrates with cheerful music and the sweet scent of honey, painting a perfect picture of community. Amidst the joyful chaos, I stand, a silent observer, feeling an overwhelming sense of belonging. Silverglade is my sanctuary, the place where I've made a difference, a truth that resonates deep within me. Bathed in lantern light, the square symbolizes not just a town, but a home, a purpose, a dream realized. The first light of dawn paints Silverglade in a breathtaking panorama of gold, a town reborn. The golden light touches every corner of Silverglade. A new dawn has broken in Silverglade. With Maple's arrival, Silverglade enters a new era,